thing that you and me both have in common is that we've all experienced some form of drain clogging in our lifetime, whether it be in your bathroom sink, your shower drain, your toilet, and even your kitchen sink. I know this regularly happens at our house, and the biggest reason this can happen in your shower drain is because of all that hair that goes down into the drain. The easiest way to prevent hair clogs is to cut your hair off such as I did, so that the hair that does fall out is pretty small and it doesn't clog up your drain. But if you don't feel like going to these extremes, you can always get yourself one of these small drain filters that goes over the drain. But the problem with these is that they constantly get clogged and you have to frequently clean them out while you're still in the shower. And because they pick up your hair, your body filth, your body funk, and even snot, it makes it pretty gross to pick it up with your own hands. So I tried that out for a few months at our house and we all got sick and tired of it. So we're bound to experience shower clogs eventually. And if you do end up getting a clog, I would highly recommend that you don't use those liquid drain cleaners, as they're extremely harsh on your pipes, and especially with the stronger formulas, you can actually cause damage to your pipes after a long use with them. So your best option for clogs is to get yourself a drain auger. So that brings us to today's review here on Tool Craze, where we're crazy about tools, and Ryobi just came out with their own drill auger. This model is very similar to the drain auger that I already own, but what makes this one slick is that it's battery powered by any one of their 18-volt 1+ batteries, and it can feed the auger cable automatically with the pull of a trigger. You can feed the auger cable forward, and just like a regular drill, you can flip the switch in reverse to pull the cable back out when you're done with the auger. It's got a two-handed design, so you have one hand on the trigger while you have your other hand gripping the front end. To operate the auger, you pull on the trigger and that turns the drum. At this point, all you're doing is turning the drum and spinning the auger cable. If you want to feed the cable, you have to squeeze the front handle grip, also called the pommel. So as long as you're turning the drum and squeezing the pommel, you can feed the auger or pull the auger if you put it in reverse. To make life much easier on yourself, you can press the auto feed button to lock the pommel in place so you don't have to grip the pommel the entire time you run the cable. And once you reach your clog, you're going to want to break it up. The first step is to stop feeding the line by unlocking the auto feed button. Then you're going to want to lock the line in place from moving forward and back by sliding this tab into the locked position. This way the cable is locked into place. Then spin the drum until you feel you broke up the clog. Then when you're done, unlock the locking tab, flip the auto feed switch back on, reverse the auger, and pull the trigger to pull the cable back out. It's a pretty simple process with this auger. So before I wrap up this video, I did want to mention a few things that I liked and disliked about this auger. And one of its biggest positives is that it pays for itself. Each and every time you use this auger, you're saving money that you could have wasted on hiring a plumber. I like that it's got a ton more features than my previous auger, and I like that it feeds the cable automatically, so I don't have to pull on the cable manually and get my hands dirty. I like that it doesn't require a drill to turn the drum, so it's kind of like having a drill and auger all in one. And I like that it's got a cool feature built in, as it has two legs in the front, so you can set the tool down, and it keeps the drum off the ground, so that when the drum rotates, it doesn't scratch whatever surface it's on. The next thing I liked was that Ryobi reinforced the auger cable with some sort of plastic rod in the middle of the cable. I don't know if it's plastic or nylon or whatever, but what's cool about the rod inside the cable is that it should prevent the stainless steel cable from bending too far. My previous auger didn't have this, so it was able to bend the cable too far, causing it to have permanent kinks in the cable line. And another thing that I liked was that it has a small vent on the drum that lets you drain the drum so the water doesn't sit inside the drum and corrode your cable with rust. And as for the dislikes, they're all pretty minor and have a solution built in. Like with the pommel, you have to grip it pretty hard to get the line to move forward. The solution to that is the auto feed lock, so you don't even have to squeeze the pommel if you don't want to. The next minor complaint is the speed of the auto feeding is a bit slow. Technically it goes at a decent rate, but if you're in a rush, you get the point. The solution to that is that you can still feed the line manually by pulling the auger cable out yourself and then pushing it back in when you're done. I can pull the line out manually much faster than letting the auger do the work, and this will certainly speed things up if you're in a rush. But neither of these minor dislikes are real deal breakers in my book. If you're interested in purchasing this Ryobi 18-volt auger, its retail price is $70 USD, and it comes as a bare tool only, and what that means is that no batteries or chargers are included. And after its first use, it pretty much pays for itself. Too bad I couldn't show you guys this thing in action with a real clog, as all my drain lines are clear at the moment. But what's ironic is that about a week before I got this, my shower drain was clogged. Who would have thought, right? That would have been a great testing ground, but maybe next time I get a clogged drain, I might show you guys this thing in action. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. Let me know what you guys think of this tool in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're a big fan of tools, follow me on social media over at Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and over at the web at toolcraze.net for more tool reviews and tool news. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.